Hey everyone, welcome back. American Otaku Inc. playing the End of the World Zombie Apocalypse. We are on episode 5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't count.
No,
I can't count.
We're on this many.
You're a week behind, but we'll forgive you.
Tim's on
this many.
disability.
Take 8 points of social stress.
Okay.
No.
Okay, can I leave now?
No, I'm kidding. Alright. So in the previous episode, we got to the point of all the players deciding whether or not to go inside Lowe's to get more weapons or try to scavenge for more weapons, because Lowe's is full of axes and sledgehammers and hammers and drills and nail guns and
All kinds of good
And
stuff.
ladders.
Nail gun? It's pretty fun to shoot at people.
and hacksaws.
Got it for
We
him
gotta,
like
we gotta get like a piano
And
on
big
here.
giant 1-inch wrenches. You know.
So if I'm gonna nail
but-
gun and shoot a zombie, does that mean I'm nailing a zombie?
No. Alright, so there was either that choice or just full on like dealing with the herd.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
so
so-
before we do anything,
Alright.
right, I have a group-wide decision, right? So one of the
I
things I
voted him
noticed,
for leader.
so what I was gonna,
Can we sell him the other for money?
Hold on.
so what I was gonna suggest is we do actually need a leader, because one of the things I think that we need is we need like a central authority kind of thing, and without that, I feel like we kind of flounder.
Oh, alright, I can't.
Like I feel so without a leader, without a central kind of like
Command
pillar,
post.
yeah, we flounder,
Yeah.
and I feel like if we have like this kind of like pinpoint that leads us, we can better go through situations.
Basically,
So what
there's
he's
basically there's too many warriors, not enough chiefs.
Exactly.
So what he's saying is that he wants to be our laser pointer to guide us young kittens through the depth
I
of
don't.
the-
I don't. This is a voting. I'm not saying I'm going to become leader. Fuck y'all. I'm saying
I
like.
nominate him.
I'm saying
I
like.
nominate Josh to take that person.
Huh? But like. But like this is a group decision. This is a.
I nominate Alex, actually.
All right. So yeah, let's do nominations first. Who?
Tim.
Yeah,
Okay.
I nominate
Team.
him. I
So we-
seconded the
That's
nomination.
already a majority.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
we
a
have
majority.
we have at
One,
least
two,
4
three,
people.
4.
At least 4.
We do need at least 2 leaders, by the way. You need to have a second in command.
Yeah, I definitely. I think. Would y'all be okay if I like?
Yeah, I was
chose
gonna
that?
say I would just say
If
that the
you're a leader,
leader
you have
would
the right to
choose the
choose
second.
Yeah,
that.
leader.
like
yeah,
y'all
well,
vote the lead.
Papa.
Y'all vote the leader, and then I would just be like, "Hey, you're my second in command," or whatever. Hey, what's up?
By the way, are y'all doing this like in the middle of the road with the cars running?
I guess.
We're gonna at least
No, we're not
turn.
running.
We're at least gonna turn off the cars, and then
And just gonna hit up everybody on speakerphone.
pep rally y'all.
Yo, make a left over here.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Pep rally.
Yeah, hey, clean. Where you at? I'm getting eaten, motherfucker.
We're all going today.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Dining a la Tim. Alright,
And
so
you're right next to an Exxon gas station, so you got plenty of sugar water.
yeah, sugar water. That's great.
It's over-glorified sugar water.
Yep.
So as
Alright,
for
so
the
we got
vote of people voting for him.
well nominating me. We haven't voted yet,
Yeah, we
actually.
haven't voted. We can nominate.
You had something to say, Cos?
No, I seconded the nomination. Who
Okay.
else is being nominated?
I
Alex.
nominated Alex because I would love to see him in the leader position.
You're just saying that
I'd be a
because he's
terrible
black.
leader.
and that's a
Well, I
problem.
mean, I'm
So-
not, but I still don't want to be.
He's quiet,
Does
so
it-
I
does
actually
anybody
wouldn't do that.
Nominate second that nomination?
Sorry, buddy.
No, so I'm hearing no seconds of that nomination for Alex as leader.
So there's
I nominate my hat to be leader.
For you. That
Yeah, I
is
was
the
gonna
majority
say,
vote.
I nominate this dude.
So
and that he has nobody running against him. So
I mean,
Kind of
So-
what you would-
so like, am I the leader? Yes. Yeah. So all in favor of me being leader, raise your hand.
There's really nobody to oppose
Yeah.
you or run against you.
We're doing this the
exactly, there's
democratic way,
nobody
man.
else to vote.
That was a full-on unanimous decision.
Well, actually, there is someone to oppose you.
Who?
The ghost of Benedict Arnold.
Damn it.
Are you a fan of the campaign?
Hey.
So I can nominate him.
All right.
can I play hide
No, Declan should be leader.
Goodness.
Be going for all the bars.
Alright. Alright, so what are you doing? Are you going to go inside Lowe's to deal with
well,
to scavenge for weapons,
that-
or are you going to just flat out deal with the herd?
Well, so I had.
He still needs a second in
Yeah,
command at the
he
same
still
time
needs a second in
because he hasn't chosen that.
Get your voice right.
Well, just pick someone. Because you're in command now, so you just do.
I would
Have a
probably
puppy.
say Griffin. Griffin.
I knew he was gonna choose his little boyfriend.
No.
I called it.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
stab
with
someone.
all that aside, I feel so. I heard a lot of ideas last week. So like one was like going around the herd, going in front of them, taking them out that way. I heard something about like explosion clusters.
Jesus
I heard the one
Christ.
about fire. That sounds like a really good one. We should do that one.
Heard about that one.
Remember the
Same.
one about the 18-wheeler with the tanker on the back, just right in the middle?
I feel like that would take too much time to try to find one, and then also to set that up to
And
where
modify
it'll work
it.
and modify it.
And if
really
it's
all we
single
have to do is just
water,
look at
we probably need to get new
Is that
water.
other dude not here?
Hmm?
Is that other dude not playing today?
No,
Michael's not here today.
yeah, Michael is MIA. He's going for his girlfriend in
Oh.
game. In game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
So
that would
So
be.
if he's killed, it's his fault.
Yeah.
Bye.
So what I was thinking is we try to go around the zombie herd.
Well, you wouldn't know this, but I do. So, just remember where the Lowe's is located in Hendersonville.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Lowe's that's in Hendersonville. Y'all are like right in the street.
Yeah.
So if
And
we
it's
were
kind
to
of in the-
backtrack
in
to
so,
between.
so if y'all are trying to like go around the herd, remember that's on Drake's Creek, inlet.
So judging from where we're at, can we judge if they're at 386? Because we can go to 386, get on off on Saunders Ferry, and that's the best way that I know of to get around. Yes.
If we're on Drake's Creek, I've got family on Drake's Creek.
Okay.
They're about a couple of guns.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying like to go to. I'm saying to go around them from like where y'all are at. If
Yeah.
y'all are like having to go on the Drake's Creek side, y'all have to do a major, roundabout.
Yeah.
This is not just a straight,
The Drake's Creek is the.
It's really windy, like long roads in between cut.
But that's back road. That's back road, yeah.
Yeah, it's back road, but still, it's.
What about?
Well, and remember, it's like beachfront property. So, like I said, there's a lot of like long-winded ways to, go around and go anywhere in that area.
All right. So you had something to say, and then I'll get to you 1 second.
Do we know where any of the military barricades are? Like the
That-
checkpoints that they have?
On
That's a good-
Drake's Creek Road, one of the people lives there. He just got back to my lab.
Okay.
So,
She would know that.
I'm thinking that we'll take out the zombies and then come back for them because
oh no, he can I can communicate with him. He can and stuff.
Do you want to do a real quick roll to see if you can call him? Because I'm
Oh.
assuming.
I'll just say you can make that call.
All right.
And all right. So she calls said person.
Andy.
Yeah, and like
Andy
phone
Griffith.
rings and it rings and it rings and there's no answer.
Okay.
But
Oh,
like
your
like
phone ringing
as y'all
behind
are standing in the middle of the road, do y'all want like to stand up on the hoods to try and see over the herd to see like what's off in the distance and like if there's
Yeah.
any barricades or anything at this point?
Yeah, 'cause
I'd probably
I
tell
don't know.
Griffin to get up on top of my truck because he's the lightest I'm judging.
Yeah.
Either him or X.
And
Yeah.
to guesstimate how many zombies there are.
He said for about half a mile from last time.
He
Like,
said there was a few thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So who's got that rifle with the scope?
Well, yeah. The M4A
Alright.
one. Yeah.
All
that's
right.
it.
Well, all right.
22.
All right.
I have the
well,
22.
Do you want to toss the rifle up to Griffin, let him look through the scope to see like how far out he can see, like to see if there's anything beyond the herd?
I'll just tell him to probably Griffin do it.
All
No.
right.
I want him
Yeah,
to
but
do
I'm
it because he's
taller
lighter.
than Griffin. I can see over the herd better.
Fine. I'll just let him do it.
All right.
All right.
All right. So,
Your truck now
All right,
takes
so as you look
700
through the
physical
scope,
stress.
like what you originally thought was just a couple thousand, it actually is quite a few more than that. It's
All right.
like somewhere like right around 10,000. And because as you're on top of the roof and you're looking through the scope, you're actually like winding like a complete 180 around. And there's not really a lot of damage on the Lowe side, but on the Drake's Creek side, there, like you see off in the distance, there are houses like burning. There are, windows that are obviously busted out. There are blood stains around the corners and glass, and framework. There are cars that have been crashed and, trees that have been knocked over and that kind of thing.
All right.
So,
Just for my sake, because I know it's going to sound stupid, I want to check behind us.
That's not stupid at all. I'd say check behind us, definitely.
Behind
Yeah, if you didn't, I would definitely say check behind us.
Well, there's nothing behind you, and there's nothing following you. It's just anything that's been, like, anything that's been infected has obviously been infected and has moved forward with the herd because they've been attracted to the noise
All right,
that
okay.
the herd is
He's with him.
that the herd is
Why
making.
wouldn't Griffin wouldn't have been able to climb up on top of your truck and check because he wasn't in the truck with us.
Well, we're stopped.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wouldn't.
we've already.
So, all right. So I think we've done enough talking. I think we need to do something.
I'm gonna
Alright.
climb back down and let him know.
I'm gonna
what's
say
going on.
that Griffin, CJ. How quickly can y'all get the? Do you know what you need to make those like cluster bombs?
She knows the exact.
So you know the exact stuff.
I grab things on the fly because.
So what I'm thinking is we do a real quick raid, nothing extensive, but real quick raid of Lowe's to get the explosives stuff that we need. Then we can move across, try to get in front of the herd, and then we can just make those clusters before they reach them, and then we can shoot them. Yes.
Well, pretty much everybody in the vicinity of that area would probably have had the same idea. So
No,
there's
because not all
probably
of them are
zombies in there
supposed
too.
to
So do you want
mania.
to look at the storefront of Lowe's to see
Yeah,
if
I'll
it,
look at the storefront of Lowe's.
And on top of that, we could.
There's always people at Lowe's.
Remember, it's probably at
any
least
time of the
100
day.
yards away, so you're not going to see any busted out glass.
I'm gonna look into the scope.
All right, yeah. All right, well, you don't see any like visibly broken glass. Like you see like some like spider cracks, but you
When
can't.
somebody tried to get in.
Yeah, but you can't. Like,
Or get out.
Yeah, you can't tell. Like,
I'm gonna look on the roof.
there's nothing on the roof, and there's no one on the roof. But
Okay.
like, you can't visibly see like anything through the doors. So.
All right. So
I
I'm
can
gonna.
still scout Lowe's first because I've still got the blood-soaked slick.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Let's let him enter first, and then CJ, because you have the scope, I want you on the outside taking watch. Right. So if like
What's the biggest vehicle we have?
the biggest
Before-
vehicle we have is Costas' vehicle.
Before you
Yeah,
go in
tallest
there,
at least.
Okay. Okay.
It's an almost military Jeep that a military man bought, so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
but there's. Okay, could we back your truck up towards the with the bed towards the entrance? That way I can take cover behind the.
That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. So whatever. So
Actually, I thought it when he said back the truck up, I thought he was saying, so that way he could have the truck bed open, lay down in the
Oh,
prone,
yeah, we can-
lay down in the
we
prone
can do
position,
that,
so
but
that way he'd be more
I'd
steady.
rather not do
it's your
that
call.
because
You're gonna be the one that's out there. It's your call.
I'd rather be hiding behind the
Railing?
The gate.
I'd rather be hiding behind where we would sit in the truck. That way,
Alright,
if anybody
the
shoots
cab.
at me, got something to drop behind.
The cab.
so Griffin's going into Lowe's, right?
I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything.
Griffin's
So-
taking point.
So I'm gonna hand him
I'm giving you the solar charge.
my broadsword.
and I-
Okay. Let you have that.
for
Right.
social media for-
One
I
second.
already have a broadsword.
Hmm?
I already have
One
a
second.
broadsword.
Oh, you
Alright.
do?
Do what?
So we're good. So you're.
I thought you had a longsword.
Does
You're good on
anybody
weapons.
else want any?
I would,
Oh, I can't.
Okay. So this is the guy. Alright, he's gonna take point. He's gonna take watch. CJ is, and then the rest of us are gonna go in after Griffin. And Koss, you're gonna be kind of taking point as far as like what stuff we need. The rest of you, if you can find anything useful, such as like a first aid kit, because there's nothing wrong with having more
Or
first aid
alcohol.
supplies. Alcohol is a good one.
Well,
we can-
remember, it is Lowe's. They have cleaning supplies and first aid
Yes.
kits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
Lowe's
grab
has
the bleach.
everything.
Grab bleach.
Why do I need bleach?
Grab
For
For
chloroform.
drinks,
Bleach,
no.
please.
What?
Grab all the bleach.
Grab all the bleach. All right.
And if you could find chloroform, that'd be great.
Well, there are shopping carts, so you can actually haul this stuff out.
But the rest
for-
of y'all are gonna help Koss. All right. So that's what's gonna happen. So you have a question?
because Griffin's taking point, I'm gonna hand him my trench knife because it's easily concealable.
He's
it's
already-
small.
I
He's
already
already
have a trench knife.
So we're all good on.
He's here, watch it bleed.
So is everybody good on the plan? Right? Jacob, Alex, X, and Emily helping out Koss. Griffin taking point. CJ watching R6.
All right,
and then I
so-
guess-
All right, hold on. Say all that again.
All right. Griffin taking point. CJ watching R6. Jacob, basically the rest of the group.
Everybody's just helping
Yeah.
cause out with whatever
Yeah.
we need.
Because she's gonna need help carrying things, huh?
Give me a ladder, I can get on the roof.
There's
We need
ladders
you to
in
get.
Lowe's.
We need to be able to get in and out quickly.
Jacob, I'm throwing you electrical supplies.
Okay.
Keep them sorted.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so now that y'all have decided all that. Alright, so you're leaving the cars in the middle of the road, I'm assuming?
No, we are going to put them in the front of the building.
We're gonna hit the button, make them transform into small box cubes.
So realistically,
Turn his truck into Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
okay, guys, realistically, I'm thinking that we all park them in a line in front of the building. That way we have pretty quick access. Not like right next to them, but like.
Well, remember that Chevelle makes quite a bit of noise. That
We don't have
might,
the
that,
We dropped
Mikey
it
has
off
the
the truck.
Chevelle.
oh yeah, that's right, Mike does have the Chevelle. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, all we have is my truck.
Because I was
and-
fixing to say that Chevelle would make a lot of noise, it might turn the herd around on you. So, but yeah, your cars aren't loud enough necessarily to attract the herd with as much noise as they're making. So, alright. So you got, how far from the doors do you want to park?
I'm
We
thinking
want
like.
to back right up as close as we
Well,
can
no, I'm thinking 10.
without getting touching them.
Hold
I'm
on.
thinking 10 feet because it's close enough that it's not a huge distance, but it's long enough that it's not going to be like zombies. You know? Yeah, guys.
Okay. I'm gonna hand him the stuff to armor the car because I know how to armor the car. She's going to carry the electronic components. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw. I know how to sort and throw because I did conventions.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm doing
So yeah,
what?
you're kind of in charge of just like
Yeah, just-
whatever you need. We're helping you out with that
Okay.
bomb making.
Well, we're focusing on those three.
You're
I'm doing what, cause?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're contacting.
I'll be
those
taking
and
point
I'll
after
get
Griffin.
everything.
So it'll be him, me, and then whoever's behind
You
me.
still want to say
I
his
mean,
name?
it's a shot in the dark, but
I mean,
keep an eye out for a
it's
ham radio
We went down.
or any kind of radio we could use in the tech military.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I'll go drop by his house later.
I have a reason to.
No, it's a smart plan. All right.
Alright, so parking 10 feet from the door?
So I
Ish,
guess
yeah.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go ahead and call
Alright.
this guy.
Yeah, I'll just say 10, 15 feet-ish.
Okay.
Alright, so you park there and the cars are ready to just haul ass out of
Yes.
the parking lot, like
Exactly.
pointing forward away from the doors.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I need specifics and details.
That's
Alright.
fine. Sorry about that.
So, alright, so CJ's posted up.
Yeah, behind the cabin. of the truck.
Griffin's walking in first, and the rest of you are following him in.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
taking point after him,
Well,
and then.
let me go in first and
Yeah.
scout, and I'm gonna signal.
Okay. So what's the signal?
Alright.
Well, I can
It's a loud
use my
quick
phone,
cough.
or alternatively just tap.
Well, you can also use just basic hand signals, you know.
It's a loud
Yeah.
bitch slap to the face.
You know, just like,
We'll just assume that we figured out some kind of signal,
Yeah.
and he'll give us
Yeah.
the signal.
I'm just like, keep out
alright,
for a
so
giant
as you're
middle
walking
finger.
in, it,
Giant
like the
phone.
lights are still on, but some of them are flickering.
All right.
Okay.
And it's eerily quiet, even though it is a large, you know, big box store, quote unquote. But like there isn't anything running. The registers are kind of like, you know, they look like they were in the middle of transactions. There is blood on the floor, like in, you know, intermittent areas, but you don't see anything specifically.
Do you have a flashlight? Yes or
Well,
no?
no, it's quiet.
I have
it's
my,
like
my
dead
phone,
quiet.
which will function as a
All
flashlight.
right. Cool.
They have
It's
flashlights.
it's like the eerie quiet when you're walking around inside of a Walmart at like 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
and there's nothing going on.
But it's not like dangerous quiet.
Well, it kind of makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck.
All right.
Like
Well,
it
he's not-
shouldn't
he's
be
not
this
inside
quiet
this.
kind
Yeah,
of.
what Cos said.
Hey,
It's creepy quiet.
He's not inside. I'm the only one inside right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm scouting.
So this is
Yeah.
all
It's,
relevant.
it's
now.
like it's like horror movie quiet.
Alright.
That's
Yeah.
what.
If you've ever been in a school after hours, then
What
you know what that
kind
kind
of
of thing
flight?
is.
It's
It's
a
really
big one in the
creepy.
hospital.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so
One set
Alright.
as medicated and clean because we have to sterilize everything, including the
alright, so as he walks inside, you just kind of give a general look around.
Yeah, first. Just
Alright. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give a shit, man.
Bother right
Alright,
now.
so
Alright.
alright, so as you're walking in, do you want to go like aisle by aisle to see if there's anything down there?
yes.
Alright, so you do that. You go through the entire store. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Does that include people? No
yeah,
anything?
there's nothing.
What about like the bathrooms?
No, there's no one in the bathrooms either. I mean,
There's just
there, I
nobody
mean, there's just
anywhere?
intermittent spurts of blood on the floor and on the racks. But short of that, you don't necessarily see any like infected people or any quote unquote zombies. So, but there's still something that's like gnawing at the back of your mind. can't figure out what it is, but like you get the feeling like even though you don't see anyone in the store, you still get this eerie feeling at the back of your mind like there is something wrong, but you can't put your finger on it.
Could he do a logic or willpower save to figure that out?
Can I like look up at the
You're not inside.
shelves
Yeah, we're not
things?
inside.
Or
I'm the only one
Oh,
That's
inside.
the only one inside.
No, because
Hold
I'm
on,
scouting it
hold
because
on.
I've got
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
Have you given them the all clear, like after you went down all the aisles and didn't see anything?
I would check the whole thing to make sure.
That includes the processing areas as well.
Hold on. All right.
Griffin's on point, he needs to sweep the offices, especially the ones with security cameras.
oh yeah, we should probably do
Yeah,
that.
is there an office with security
Well,
cameras?
there is an
Yes.
office
Yeah.
with security cameras, but it's locked and you can't get into it. And like, there's no Lowe's employees who would have keys on them. So,
He needs
He
keys.
doesn't
We
even-
have a
however, there are
sledgehammer.
crowbars
So
and
he-
sledgehammers, so you could force
Yeah,
your
you
way
could.
through.
You could.
But
Would
again,
you-
it would make it could make noise.
But he doesn't even see dead bodies, yeah?
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, there's
There's
pools-
blood.
I'm gonna
There's blood and blood splatter, but beyond that,
I'm
you
gonna
don't
start
see anything.
texting Tim and basically
Hold on a
ask
minute.
him what he thinks about this. So I'm thinking. Wait, what do I have? All I have is my cell phone.
Okay.
If like someone
they can
has something
find
small that can
clips, I can pick the
be made
locks.
a distraction, I could set it up on like the corner of the store.
Yeah.
Come back to the front just in case y'all need to come in or I need to come out, and see if something comes out like at that corner of the store.
I would assume Bobby Pin
Alright.
also works.
All right.
So-
now, all right.
As long as you got
So,
an anchor, you can pick the lock.
all right. So, what were you wanting to do in there?
Yeah.
Look up at the, because you know the
All right.
the
So,
aisle
Griffin,
things. Those
you-
things are
you-
really really
You
tall.
texted Tim and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's cleared," right?
Well, I'm asking him about what he thinks about this plan and about setting up something that'll make noise in a light amount of noise, not enough to actually exit the store.
Yeah.
But in the corner, enough to get anything that's in the store to that corner of the store, away from the doors.
I give him the
And
go.
I'll get back to the.
I give him the go ahead.
All right. So everyone else enters the store. Does that include UCJ, or are you still posting?
No.
at
No,
the-
me and him are staying out. I'm watching out towards the road,
Okay.
and he's watching my back.
Okay.
So
Alright.
just keeping your head on a 360 swivel.
I'll set
Well,
my.
so I'm watching where people.
Well,
would
yeah,
come
I'm
to
just
the store.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. all
and
right.
he's watching my back in case
All
somebody
right.
comes up
Yeah.
behind me.
All right.
I'll set my phone alarm.
Like the
Realistically,
hands
it would be
hold
almost dead
this
at this
thing
point,
with
so I'm
the
gonna set it
dead
on an
ball.
alarm in the far corner of the store.
All right. All right. So at this point, when you're walking in, everyone sees everything that Griffin had already seen,
All right.
and you're all just like, oh crap, something bad happened in here.
I'm
So
ready my sword.
now he does tell you, hey, everything's clear from what I can see down the aisles, and anywhere I could get to, there's nothing dangerous. There's no infected in here. Do each one of you want to start grabbing carts and start trying to loot stuff out?
Can I
Yeah.
like check the
All right.
look
So-
up?
Did the
and-
alarm thing
Alright.
not do anything?
So
Alright.
you're
When you
close
look
to us,
up-
right?
Yeah.
Shit.
When you look up, you see a set of red eyes looking
Shit.
directly down at
Fucking
you.
knew it.
I need anyone who's inside the store, roll 2 dice and tell me what your number is.
What's the number?
Doesn't matter
So,
which.
Positive,
That-
negative,
yeah.
or
No, it doesn't matter. Just roll 2 dice out of a max.
7.
Hold on, out of a max of 12. Tell me what you get.
10.
7.
10. Hold on. 10,
Well, does she get
9.
to roll?
9,
6.
6,
7.
7,
7.
7.
He's not
He's not
inside.
inside.
He's
He's
outside
not.
watching
Alright,
my
that's
back.
right.
Ooh, I got the highest one. I got a 10.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got 10.
Fucking knew it.
9, I mean.
I knew when he said that there was an
Yeah.
eerie feeling. Fucking knew it. You're not slick.
Hold on. All right. Anyone who got a 7 or lower gets jumped.
Are you fucking serious?
Alright, cool.
Dog.
Alright.
So anyone who got a 7 or lower gets jumped.
Can I do
now?
it?
However,
Shoot this thing in the face.
however, before you get jumped, Emily does scream out.
Look
Look
out.
up.
Look up, and and that gives y'all enough reaction time because you know how tall that roof
Yeah.
is
Since
and
I got-
how tall the girders are. So it gives you at least a good 3 to 4 seconds.
So,
All right, so you do have a chance of using any weapon you choose to pull
Can I like?
up to like,
Lob it
Defend
dead.
yourself.
yeah, to either lob it dead or make a crack shot.
I'm gonna.
So,
Can I like yank out my longsword?
Once
and
it-
Yeah,
slash
once
that
we're on the
bitch?
table.
so, question: who is it going after first?
It doesn't matter. It's all
Doesn't matter,
happening
it's just all of them?
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Okay,
They all
so,
just-
Who? All right.
It also
All right. So it attack Kaz, attack you.
Me, him, and
Timberlake.
Tim.
All right. All right.
So I
All right.
just
So, what weapon did you already have out, or if any?
I'm gonna. I didn't have any out, but you said I had an opportunity to draw one.
Yeah, you have an opportunity
gonna-
to pull one weapon.
I'm gonna draw my long knife. One of my long knives. I have 2 long knives,
Don't
but
you have
one.
a pistol?
Excuse me.
Nah.
Oh.
Because Griffin's basically still taking zombie blood in that slicker.
Well, you would have taken that off in a car.
No, I
No,
came
he
in
would-
with
He
it.
came
Oh,
in with
okay.
it. Yeah.
That's
That's why.
Specifically to scout.
That's why I
So
didn't get
would he
jumped.
be
That's why I
safe
came
from
up.
this if it's an
well, he
infected
rolled a
creature?
9 anyway.
I think
Yeah,
we're
but,
like-
screaming is for Griffin to arm himself and come. You know this is my kid.
Right.
I've sparred with my kid.
All right. So,
So basically, me and Alex are a lot yellow.
all right. So, you have the knife.
Have yeah. It's
Alright.
a long knife. It's like at least
So it's a tanto, basically.
Basically.
A Japanese tanto. All right.
basically
All right. So positive, negative.
positive, negative.
Positive for the knife.
Okay. One for CrossFitter.
Yeah. One negative for the zombie, and also one negative for the zombie jumping down at you, and one positive for quick reaction time.
Okay.
Is this just him reacting, or am I
Yeah,
able to
reacting
react?
and trying to attack as well.
Okay.
Hope you don't get bit.
Come on, baby girl.
Panthers.
All right.
Dexterity.
This
I
is
would
a.
assume they just
Would this
So
be a?
it's dexterity.
So hold on. Would this
So
be a?
this is. Oh wait, hold on.
fit for the
Um,
area.
Let me check something.
These
Actually, it's my
sorts out.
vitality.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way.
Well, that's 30 successes and 2
Oh.
fails anyway.
See,
Unless it's vitality, in which case.
It's still 3
Oh, it
successes
cancels
and
out.
2
yeah,
Never
fails.
mind,
it'd still be a dex.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So you got 3
3
successes, 2 fails.
So 3 successes, 2 fails.
Yeah.
All right.
You stab him jugular.
So you take 2 points of physical stress, just because of it being. It would have been a stressful situation.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and all right. So what happens is because this thing's jumping down at you, like it flings itself, so it's kind of like off balance.
Does it seem predatory or is it just like bleh?
No, it seems predatory.
Okay.
All right, so
So it
you
definitely
I mean, because it can't move once it's in midair.
Yeah.
So you just kind of step out of the way until like
Cracks its skull on the
no,
floor.
until it hits the ground, and then you just like crack over it with your leg and just stab through, stab
Fucking
through its
mud
skull
stomp that
immediately.
hoe.
Is this basically a hunter?
Yeah, I was gonna say we all go.
Are these basically
Wait,
hunters?
Hold on. All right. So, you kill yours,
All right.
and you don't get scratched. So you're
Now,
fine.
question: would I only take 1 point because of level 1 resistances to minor injuries? But I only take 1 of those 2.
Yeah, I'll say
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Just out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
now, everyone who's watching, I'm just kind of DM bullshitting this. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not precisely playing to spec according to the book, but we're doing it close enough to where we're just having fun.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot more fun here than having
Yeah. All right. So now, so Emily, you're next.
Oh boy.
All right. So,
Okay,
all right. So,
boy.
all right. So hold on. Positive, negative to start.
Okay.
Negative for the zombie.
Okay, and then I have my long
well,
sword.
Well, hold on. Negative because it's
Flying at you.
yeah, and then you're using the longsword.
Yeah.
Mhm.
2 positive dice for that,
Because of the reach.
and then 1 for
Flexible.
Can
I'm
I,
not trying.
like-
I'm not trying to be funny,
what's your
but
positive trait?
Flexible and runner. I can run for like short bursts.
I'd say flexible because that way you can dodge a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
you
I would
one
have-
for that, and then 1,
No, you already added the
Yeah.
positive.
yeah, and then 1 for reaction timing.
yeah,
All right.
that's a good roll. That's good. That's good.
Oh god.
You're good.
Watch me get fucking bit in the neck. Kinky.
All right. So this is a
Fuck
dexterity
yes. Fuck, okay.
set. Okay. So wait. So
Yeah,
you,
these all
One
cancel
pass.
out.
Hold on.
One
No.
success.
No,
No failure.
this was a 4. These 2 were 4, 4, and then another 4.
Okay. So you have 1 success but no failures
All right.
because you can only get a 2 or lower.
All right. So because you only got 1 success and you don't have anyone in the vicinity to actually help you, This is actually going to be a fighting.
But
This is actually going to be a full fight.
but she doesn't have any failures. Just
No,
making
yeah, you don't get any stress, but you do.
You didn't quite
You
clean
do.
it
Yeah,
just
you
enough.
do a point of damage to this thing.
Okay.
Aren't we close enough to each other to assist?
Yeah, I was gonna say I would.
Oh.
Well,
Because
then
we
again,
both
I'm
would be
getting
able to
jumped.
react.
I'm getting jumped.
It's like I'm getting
Or
jumped
just
right
sitting there,
before
stepping
you
back,
jump.
eating popcorn, watching it go down.
Like Declan.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Wait,
I fear for my life.
Josh, me and him are pulling the Van and Declan. We're just sitting back eating popcorn.
Right, it gets one success and no failures, so
Okay.
it's manages to scratch you.
Fuck.
So now roll the same thing again. Oh, actually, wait. It'd be. Oh, and I have to subtract stuff out too. So this time it'd be positive, negative. 2 for the sword, 1 for the zombie,
Can
and that would be it.
can I react and assist
Oh,
her?
and one, yeah, and 1 for flexible. So positive and flexible, and then move all the other dice aside.
Am I able to react and assist her at this point?
Oh.
Because we should all be nearby. Am I able to react and assist?
Well, if she's yelling for help, then yeah.
Yeah, she was the first one to yell.
I can scream like bloody murder.
So, okay.
She's a screamer.
So
Yeah.
I'll assist then.
Trust me.
All right, so
Does she get a bonus
I'm
positive for assist?
terrified. That was canceled.
And it's a dex save, so yeah. You get.
Does she get a positive for assist?
That's good.
I got
Assisted.
3 passes,
well,
1 fail.
you get a positive for assisting. She
Okay.
wouldn't. All right, so there.
I got 3 passes, 1 fail.
All right, so take a point of physical stress, and then this thing it does tear into you a little bit more,
God damn it.
Where exactly?
like
Oh.
like the same not the same point where she originally got scratched on her arm, but like across her across her collarbone,
God
and
damn
like
it,
actually
guys.
cleaves out like a little bit. You know,
My
so she
titty
starts
is
so,
blocked.
so she starts bleeding pretty profusely.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have cut.
And there, yeah, and there's like a little bit of a clawed remain of a nipple on the floor.
It's fine.
All right, so, all right, so yeah, so at this point, Emily has started becoming infected.
You know, fuck this. I'll just kill myself. Been
Wait,
waiting to do this.
Emily, let us know
Yes, we do. Because we've already tested this.
We tested a bite.
Hold on, all right, wait. So
He got
the
scratched.
zombie does
We
get
didn't
killed
get bit.
Alright,
after.
so
Okay,
after-
yeah, right. Would I get infected from a scratch? Because
Yeah.
He
Just
just
heavy.
damn
that's
it.
why I was saying.
well, he was scratched.
No, scratch.
All the people that have been infected so far that we've encountered have been scratched.
Yeah.
CJ, do you think
can
we
I
should
like
go in there?
attempt to cut off that area?
So you don't even know if it could be infected
It's
from
right
a
at
bite.
your
Because
heart.
you're in vital organ and like in veins.
But then again, I can also just chop off a tit, you know?
No.
Grab a nip and
No.
You'd lost
lost the
Yeah,
whole fucking titty.
hey, you're having too much blood loss right now to actually like make that much of a difference. The only way you can be safe at this point is to cauterize the wound with a blowtorch.
We do
But
have
can't we
an
do
aerosol
that?
can and a lighter.
Yeah.
Does that count as a
No,
torch?
no. You would actually need an actual torch.
Shit.
Okay.
Because the blood is in such a liquid state that it could not be cauterized. Like you couldn't cauterize it or the skin with just an aerosol can in a friggin' lighter. You would actually need serious heat. To be
Okay,
able to
so can I,
burn it
like,
away and cauterize
you
it.
know, scream for somebody to like get a fucking blowtorch and torch my ass.
Well, use hold on. Make a mental willpower test first. So positive, negative.
You're really good at this skill. Don't
Yeah, so
worry.
positive, negative because, or 2 negatives because you're in serious stress and trauma at this point, and an extra positive because you're calling for help,
What about
Traits.
and
She's well-read.
and getting extra positive because Griffin is actually near you at this point.
And she asked what aisle she's in specifically.
Well, wait a minute. What about her positive traits under Vincent?
Yeah, she's well read and positive solver.
Like,
Or
would-
positive solver. Puzzle
Yeah,
solver.
that probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
She
one-
knows how to
yeah, and then one
solve
positive
puzzle
will
with her
roll.
death.
All right, and then just
You're
roll.
not breaking anything at least.
Why do I have to be the first? Why do I have to be the first one to kick it? Christ nuggets. Why does it have to be me?
Because you wear glasses.
Rice nuggets? Hey.
Yes, Christ nuggets.
She got
Wow.
Okay, I got one success, nothing else.
Alright, so one success. Alright, so you know that, hey, in whatever movie or friggin' show that you watch, you remember, oh, you can cauterize wounds with blowtorches. So you tell that to Griffin. He goes running off to go find a blowtorch.
Wouldn't
I'm
everybody
going
else
with
have heard
Griffin.
this at this
Alright,
point?
so well, what he does is he goes to the aisle where the clicker torches would be.
Igniters? Oh.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he just grabs a package, tears it open, puts the bottle on it, runs back over, unlocks it, and just starts.
Yeah, and I'm like screaming.
I would probably take a couple.
Well, we still wait.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna
Did we
like tear
kill
off the
this
sleeve
one?
muscle.
Hold on. So after hold on. Yeah. All right. So first, take 2 points of physical stress.
That's really good.
Take one.
Yeah, right.
Take 1 point of mental stress and 1 point of social stress.
I'm gonna
God
have
damn it.
I'm gonna have Tim.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
hell
on,
yeah, I
hold
need
on.
a trauma.
All right. So hold on, everyone. All right. So Griffin, for doing this, take 1 point of mental stress and take 1 point of social stress.
Okay.
Okay, wouldn't I be
I'm
like
gonna have.
screaming at this point? And
Yeah,
everybody
that's what I'm
else
saying.
would?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
everyone else would be
Tim-
screaming, but anyone else who's being attacked is actually
You have him
being
with you.
like.
Yeah,
all right.
Hey, I'm saying I was gonna have him try to muffle her screams, so she's not
I'm
too
gonna-
loud and get
He's
alarmed
gonna
and stuff.
He's gonna muffle her screams.
All
While
right.
I caught her.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna like toss them the remains of my hoodie that has no sleeves left.
I
Alright.
can't do it while I'm. You have to actually.
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, yeah, well, I can.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tie it around her mouth so she can't scream. There.
Kink.
All right. So
Right.
so at the same time while all of this has been happening, all right, Xavier's
getting attacked,
in a
and
different
so is positive.
in a different aisle. And
So you're, like,
I'll do
hearing
your
screaming in the
attack
back.
cost.
But I'm like too
Alright.
preoccupied.
All right. So what weapon are you using?
I have a question actually.
Hmm.
I have a katana, but then again, I kind of want to use the pistol, and I'm wondering, would that be too loud to where they would hear it outside?
Well, it would echo. However, because it's such a large echo space, it would actually dissipate enough to where it wouldn't be too noticeable outside because of all the noise that the herd is making. So you can use
Somebody
it if
died.
you wish.
Oh, you're hearing things.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
What's
the
new?
katana.
So you're just gonna use the katana? Alright. Alright, so positive, negative. 2 positive for the katana. 1 positive for reaction. Negative for zombie. Negative for the sneak attack. And then what positive?
Negative for the sneak attack.
Yeah, what time is
Yeah, what
I
positive?
just have junior RTC.
Negative for the sneak attack against him.
Well, junior
Yeah, I was
ROTC would actually help you because you know knife fighting's another positive. And then that's it.
I'm back here with the ticket.
And this is Dex.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kick the bucket too.
Oh my god.
No,
you
it's
can
not.
do the same, cancel each other out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
done that.
No, those
6
two
and a 4 and a
cancel
4.
I can't see his dice from here, I'm sorry.
Alright, so.
2 negatives and 1 positive.
Oh man.
Alright.
Oh,
I didn't realize this was gonna be an issue.
Okay.
I didn't realize this was actually going to be the last.
Alright, it
episode.
tears into you too. But you still have to take 2 points of physical stress.
We might save it for maybe. I don't know.
Me and Poppy are gonna.
That's okay, as long as we have one black kid alive, we'll be
Alright,
fine.
so.
Hey,
Hey.
I'll
Wow.
talk about you.
I would assume it's the same thing without.
This is so bad. That was wrong. That was so wrong.
I would assume the same thing, but without the sneak attack and without the reaction
Alright, so,
time.
yeah, alright, so without the sneak attack, without the reaction time.
Okay.
Poppy, don't die.
Alright,
So
Damn shit.
3 positives, 1 negative.
alright, so at this point, you are
Slices
just
your throat.
flat out dead.
What the fuck? Dude.
How?
Because it rolled a total of like over your vitality.
Oh,
Goodness.
fine.
It, like,
You thought you were the
it
first one that
rolled
would
well
die.
over that, so basically, hold on. Basically, as you cleave into this thing to kill it, it still makes one more, lunge
Yeah.
to like tear into your neck and
Straight
rip,
to the jugular.
rip your carotid artery out
Gross.
on both sides.
Eat it for breakfast.
Juicy.
Yeah, they both died.
Wait, both?
Yeah, the zombie died and he died.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant me.
traded.
I was like,
Yeah, they traded blows.
Yeah, it's possible that he may turn.
You know. So do we see this at all?
Xavier, I'm breaking
Does
up
any of
with
us
you.
see us? See this?
It's not my fault.
Could I do like a
Well,
logic?
all right, yeah, you can make a test.
I'm just kind of looking at it.
It's a logic. It would be a
Xavier,
logic
I'm
test.
breaking
I'm
up.
just kind
That
of
would've
like
been
looking
great
at
if
the
they
dead
would've made
corpse.
it
I'm like,
six
I got-
years
so-
to save that
guys,
dying
guys.
time.
Got a positive and negative, and then I got a positive for Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it, maybe?
Oh, I'm a Boy Scout.
Alright.
oh, that's a nice little Girl Scout.
Alright, so I got
I was
2
a Girl
successes,
Scout.
1 failure.
All right, so 1 point of mental stress.
Alright.
And
Get
then,
off my baby.
and then, yeah, you do know where he is, so you are, you're aware of where he's at.
I'm gonna go
And
to-
you-
I'm
and you
gonna go to him.
Yeah, you go running over to him, but by that point, you notice,
He's dead.
yeah, that
You
he's
notice.
dead, and the
No
zombie
shit.
that is
He's
next to him is
dead.
dead as well with a cleaved skull.
It would have been great if you could have like jumped. Either one of you two could have jumped in.
I tried, man.
No, I'm saying these two
I'm good.
because they're perfectly.
You said
They,
this all
yeah,
happened.
they weren't in front of the, none of you were in front of the doors.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not even that, even if we were to hear it, you gotta remember all this is happening and
Yeah, they're
less
no
than a
Barry
minute.
Allen, dude.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to run in and
If
get
you
there in
if
less
you
than
would
a
have
minute.
used the pistol, he would have heard. They would have heard that, and that would have like countered them to go coming in.
And they're no Barry Allen, man.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't have heard Emily yelling.
No.
No, I was screaming like
No,
hella
no,
loud.
you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have heard it.
Alright. So I'm gonna wait for him to see if he turns.
Huh?
I'm gonna wait for him to see if he turns.
Well, that would be
Because
20
again,
minutes
Walking Dead
until-
knowledge. So
Alright.
that's not metagaming.
All right. So. All right.
Well,
so,
actually, it'd be 5 to 10
all right.
Don't forget the
All
double
right,
tap.
Hold on, guys.
All right, we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah. All right. So, cause.
Yeah.
Sorry. You okay? Yeah.
My PTSD is gonna be triggered the second I've jumped. I've been jumped several times in real life. It's instant kill mode. I've got the brass knuckles with the knife and the glass breaker. That's my weapon.
All right. So.
It's okay if I die.
I like how she said it.
Okay.
I like how she said it in a tone that just sounds like it's a question, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's okay if
Is
I
it
die.
okay if I die?
I jumped as many as I can all the time because I go into kill mode.
All right.
I've broken the bones of men much
I'm
larger
sure
than
just going
myself
full
and
Kill Bill with
sometimes I
katana
won't
and
go
everything.
Jesus. These two cancel each other out.
I'm still over here with locked off titty.
Well, hey,
And
at
I'm
least
here
you're
perfectly
alive.
fine. Hey, if you don't want to die, you should roll higher.
You're alive.
So what's your-
I'm sorry.
lower, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like sitting here like, man, I didn't get combat this time. I'm so sad.
So she's gonna pass.
I would have rolled a nat 20.
My combat was like over and like done.
And then.
Wait, would he see any of this? Because he's looking at the store watching my back in case anybody comes up from behind me. If any of this within eyesight of where he's at in the truck bed. I'm just saying you could tell me I could turn it on fire.
What's your point of vitality?
It's a dead
Or,
dog.
yeah, that's right.
I don't have
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
I have
never
the
mind. I'm
mark,
sorry.
but there's nobody here.
All right, so
Flux down.
I put hers at 2 or 3.
take that out and roll
I'm just gonna
again.
say it's probably 3.
But would I be able to see the stuff, Josh?
No,
Rest of
it's all, they're all on different levels.
Josh out.
So we're still safe.
Yes.
Right, so just roll that again.
You're gonna be a terrible father. You're like squishing the thing.
And you know it much better whenever you went to roll, you had your elbow on space.
Yeah, and then,
Oh,
all right, and, yeah, so
give me my.
unfortunately, Kaz doesn't make it.
Jeez.
She
knows
does,
which deal and I
she
don't.
does,
okay,
she
the
does
sun
kill
lived.
the zombie though.
2 deaths.
She does kill the zombie though.
It's
Give me
okay.
my baby.
All right.
To confirm.
Yeah, however,
Yeah, I got
However-
titty left.
We just
However-
halved our party.
however,
and
her,
went to
her
combat.
knife glass breaker, it does break. Like,
Aye.
like the blade breaks and shears.
So I have a question. How would we go about adding other positive features to this, or can we not do that?
Yeah, you can.
We can. because I have a thing.
I'm the ghost of Sam. I died.
Because I took kendo last year,
Alright.
which it would like kind of help in whenever I'm using long bladed weapons.
Yeah, that would help. You should have put that as a positive feature.
Well, because all my features, I had to take 2 negatives instead of 2 positives because
That'd be-
everything went up.
That doesn't mean you can add like relevant things. Like I.
Yeah, you
Like,
could have
can I-
added that.
So
Yeah,
I can
exactly.
write that down in physical.
Oh, not. Oh, yeah, just
Yeah,
go
I guess
ahead.
it doesn't matter.
Just go ahead and do it.
All right.
So- I would like to
One thing
stipulate-
is I die. I scream one thing is I die.
Okay.
Who's that one?
Griffin, it's okay if Happy dies, say crochet.
Alright.
Daddy's ready to die anyway.
Anyway.
What?
Okay.
Okay, can you not?
Alright.
Can I just cleave myself?
All right.
Anyway.
Well, all right. Oz is dead. The zombie is dead that attacked her.
I would like-
You're over where Xavier's at, right?
I would like to stipulate that I'm having like my foot at his throat, so I can like as soon as he does turn, I can be like full
Alright.
control of the situation.
All right. Now here's the thing, though. As you're waiting to see if he turns, Griffin is with Emily, and her eyes start rolling over red as well.
So wait, I don't.
Fuck.
Do
Am
I
I
know
close
this?
to either one of them?
Hold on. All right. Here, Emily, roll 1 die. You roll 1 die.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
just
him or
roll
me?
1 die.
Who, me or him?
Let's just roll.
Well, there were 2 guys, so why?
Are you fucking
Why is she running?
Two.
4.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Damn.
One.
What?
1
So she rolled a 1. He rolled a 4.
dose.
He rolled a 2.
Well, I just meant him.
Who is him?
Griffin.
Jake. Jake, sorry.
All right, so 2 and 1.
All right.
One up your bitch.
You are, yeah, you can find her and you're near her. So you're
Don't
with,
let me die, please.
So you're
Purity
with,
time.
so you're with Griffin,
Fuck
and you
Your
both
eyes roll
see
back,
her eyes starting to roll over red. So, what do you do?
Cleave me.
Well,
Cut off the other titty.
Hey, now she's Tig Notaro.
What?
I'm like
Tig
one tit
Notaro.
bits.
She's a comedian.
Like a one tit beast.
I mean, okay, like
Well-
it's visible that she's getting infected and it's
Yeah.
not some medical thing.
Yeah, it's something
Oh.
that you know from
I'll
seeing
just,
what
I'll pull out
happened
my
to me.
trench knife and right in the throat.
Or
I'm
you-
gonna stab her in the jugular with my sword.
I think we're
Can
both.
I look straight at Griffin?
Alright, so, alright, positive and negative for both of you. Griffin, you get a positive. And then also.
But she's also on the ground, but they're get positive that way.
Yeah,
Martial arts.
positive because she's on the ground.
Martial arts.
Yeah, positive for that.
Can I
and
try
then-
to attack them?
Hold on. And then, negative because it's Emily and
Yeah.
yeah. And
Hey,
then,
guys.
but also positive for an assist.
Damn.
That's a good roll.
And
Fuck you, Griffin.
hold on, and one more negative because it just all happened after an attack.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It's still pretty cool.
Because your adrenaline's still pumping pretty hard.
No, he already had it.
No.
So it's still a pretty good roll.
Alright.
It's still a good
And
roll.
then
Man.
this, whatever his dice are, add 1 more positive to it because you're using a long sword.
6 positive, 3 negative.
6, 5.
God damn it, I meant to live.
1, 2.
Fucking shit.
Oh, you with me?
In hell.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
That cancels.
You're not the only one
That
that died this
cancels. That cancels.
Cause
4
negative.
success, 2 fail.
1 success, 0
Yeah, right.
fails.
But see me.
So you easily hold her down and start cleaving into her head, but you take 2 points of physical stress.
Her being Emily, by the way, for the audience.
Yeah. And
My titty.
however, in response to this, Emily, you actually get a chance to attack. So,
Maybe take
so
one.
positive, negative.
Negative because they're holding her down, I would say.
Well, yeah, negative because they're holding her down and the fact that you're on the ground. Positive because you've now been turned. Positive because you have increased strength.
I'm also flexible. Could I
Actually, technically, yeah. So, so
No, I should have stabbed her in the heart.
And negative because you have 2
You know,
Assailant.
Negative because you have two
men
assailants.
on.
She
I already
already
got
grabbed
it.
so-
Get out.
That's right.
This is
Get out of my Kool-Aid.
That'd be something I would say.
Help me, baby helper.
Alright.
You're killing us all.
So this would
Oh,
be a
that's
dex.
two fails.
This would be a dex,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
a dex.
Yeah, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it go up though?
She
nothing.
got 2 fails, no successes.
Yep.
How
I
many-
break
or
my
wait,
own neck in the process.
Wait, what? Hold on.
2 fails, okay, and no successes because she has a 3, a 5, and a 4. Her dexterity is 2.
I stabbed myself in the
It's like,
process.
well, damn, that didn't work.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. This would be vitality. It wouldn't be dexterity.
Okay, well then she has 1 success versus 2 failures.
Alright. Well, she wouldn't take stress anymore. but-
Because she's already dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like,
Alright, but she. Alright, so.
I feel like the failures should count for something
Yeah.
else.
So.
Just putting it out there.
Both of you roll a single die.
I break my own neck in the process.
1
Three.
to 3. 1.
I got a
Three.
3.
You got a 1.
Damn it.
She scratches you, Griff.
God damn it.
She scratches you in the like up under your cuff or your jeans.
Oh, I was about to say,
God damn
Okay.
ankle.
I
Is
thought you
there,
were
are
gonna
there
say
any other
girl
zombies
fight.
like right by
I
us
know,
right
it's
now?
what's-
Or is she dead?
Wait, hold on.
He has the blowtorch still with him because it's still near him.
Oh fuck.
Oh, true.
Okay, but she's still alive.
Torch me in the fucking mouth.
No, no.
But I mean, she's
yeah,
still
she's
infected alive.
Like, she's still infected.
Okay, I thought they had like basically like got on top of her and just fucking hammered her ass or head, either way.
I think it's like a second of that. A
Yeah.
second of her
God damn.
attacking is like 3 seconds
Yeah.
now.
So it's all happening at the same time.
Alright,
What
so
about this bitch? Can I claw his nipple off
Nope.
too?
So would I roll to
I
kill
guess
her
the
then?
rolls.
Well, y'all have already killed her.
Alright,
Okay,
so
then I have something to do then. I'm basically gonna sit against the shelf, light a cigarette.
Torch my own fucking foot.
Bitch
And-
scratch, he's gonna sit there and smoke.
Shot himself in the foot.
Shoot my fucking foot.
And
We do have to
Kill
think
wait,
myself.
where was that scratch?
On
Your
the
ankle.
Oh, on the ankle.
so like there.
Yeah. So
Oh.
so if you can cleave
Light a
your own
cigarette.
leg off fast enough, you might have a
What
What about,
chance.
I was
What
gonna say we
about,
had to think
um,
about this.
Cauterizing the wound.
It didn't work
It didn't
for
work
her.
with Emily. We had to think about this. He did shoot himself in the foot because he put his foot on her.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
shoot,
you
how did
ba-
I shoot myself in the foot?
No, you didn't shoot yourself in the foot.
It's a metaphor.
As a metaphor, you shot yourself in the foot because you decided to put your foot on her.
I never
bird.
said I put out my foot
No,
on
he
her.
never said that.
I never
Oh.
said anything
Wait,
like
that
that.
was
Wait, no, that
him.
was you because
No.
you
Yeah.
were waiting for me to
Oh,
tell
Yeah,
you.
exactly. But I have an action ready. Like as
Okay.
soon as I see that's red, I mean I am shanking him in the ear.
As I see this, I'm still just gonna light the cigarette and pull out my gun and I think we
Wait.
have to just.
Hold on, wait,
myself.
wait, wait.
Wait, you're committing suicide?
Yeah.
I've been waiting
I'm
for
still
this.
gonna. If I
Hold
lose
on,
my
wait.
ankle, I'm still gonna die. I'm still
Alright.
gonna die at this point. Everyone's dying.
Hold
and
on,
I
wait.
just saw 3 people die.
Yeah,
Griffin.
because he does have
Realistically-
mental
realistically.
trauma for that.
So Griffin, I'm just gonna walk over you, and I guess you're like pulling out the gun, ready to like just.
Well, no, I've got it sitting there, and I'm smoking the cigarette.
Oh.
And I'm getting ready to
Let me
basically.
I'm gonna
finish
pull
my
out some
cigarette.
marijuana and be like, "Before you die, friend, we
You
must
actually
smoke
have
this."
it on you in the game.
I had some. I don't know where I put it.
Let's just say you do have.
Can we
it.
just
Can
say
we
for
just say we
story's
do
sake
have
that
it?
someone has some whiskey and I'm just like
Yeah.
down at shots while smoking a cigarette, and then
Fucking
basically
kill myself.
I get to the end of the cigarette and
Pink.
yeah, just
Click, click, motherfucker.
Don't tap it.
Oh my god. Don't
Alright,
tap.
So in the span of 3 to 4 minutes,
Dude,
4 people
Half of
died.
this
yeah,
fucking
4
group
people
died.
have died.
goddamn.
Wait, we still
That's
have
half the
to
goddamn
cut
group.
back to
Oh, wait.
Tim because
That's
we
half
haven't
the
been
group.
told
Oh, yeah,
if he
the-
killed me or not.
Oh,
Alright.
Wait, what?
That's half the group.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to make it easy.
I
What
got-
part of not make it
Hold on,
easy
wait.
did you not get?
I like
Only
how
4
the
people
2
left.
farm boys survived, and the only last remaining black guy.
Well, and also the city kid.
CJ's still alive.
That's got to count for something. Of course, he wasn't in the fray though.
Yeah. All right. So
All right, now
now you have your foot on his neck, waiting for him to.
under his jaw, which
Oh,
means I
under
can't
his
get like it would be here.
So he could scratch
what
him,
he's
but
doing
he
is
can't.
he's-
Are you holding down one of his arms with your other foot?
You bet I am.
Might as well.
Well, then I still have another arm.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, like as soon as he kind of like wakes up from being dead,
Wakes up from being dead.
I'm gonna shank him in the ear.
All right. Wait. Are you wearing shorts or jeans?
I've been wearing shorts at the time.
Okay.
God damn it. And I'm being honest here, alright? I could have put a cheese mode and been like, no, I'm wearing long pants. No, I didn't. I stayed true to myself. So fuck you. Not really. I love you. I
I
love you.
still lost a titty though.
I love you, man.
Him pointing to his feet, and he's pointing a gun directly at his head.
Alright, are you pointing
gun.
a gun at his head?
Tim, just end his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just end his life now.
Alright, so
End him.
Kind of
So would
already
I have the
ended.
chance to kill him, or would he have to roll and see how many fails he
alright,
gets?
so hold on. Alright. So
This
as
would be
you're
like
waiting,
already- yeah.
you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. Take a point of
Mental stress.
no, actually no, take 2 points of mental stress.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
Take 1 point of social stress.
because it's me.
Yeah. And then
I feel like at this point I'm just gonna shoot him in the head and be done with it. Like I'm getting so nervous that I'm just like I'm done. I'm gonna shoot him in
alright,
the head.
well hold on. So at this point you're being nervous. So positive, negative. Positive because he's on the ground. Positive because you have him in a compromised position.
Negative because
Negative because you're worried about him turning. Positive because you have a gun trained on him.
Blinker.
Negative because actually 2 negatives because your hands are shaking.
And then wouldn't there be one
Blinker.
more negative because it's me?
No.
No.
Honestly, not really. I mean, like, I'm so worried about him turning that it's not like I'm not worried about him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a blinker.
Yeah, blinker. Alright, then yeah, you got positive for that now. Roll. Shooting tin cans.
Come on, baby.
For acting up accuracy.
Alright. Good lord. Alright, so
No, well, it was the middle one of the 3 you just grabbed. That wasn't in there. That was one that was sitting on anyone's page.
I scared the shit out of myself.
alright.
Tim, come on, Tim.
Now what does this count
Die.
as? This would be probably a vitality because I'm just sitting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
So
so
no, this would be dexterity.
2 successes, 2 fails.
Damn it.
So 2 points of physical stress.
Am I scratched? Yes or no?
You shoot him in the head, but at the same time that this is happening, he gets a chance to attack. So positive, negative.
Fail.
Positive for increased strength. Positive because you're turning. Negative because you're on the ground, and negative because you are being pinned.
Fail.
Would I get a positive because it's junior ROTC as well?
No.
No.
That requires a kind of
Yeah,
like
Tim's kind of much larger than you.
Fail. Fail.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and extra negative because he is more hefty than you.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and roll that.
Fail.
So let's see, that's
I thought he was,
the 6 doesn't count.
Yeah, 6 don't.
Yeah,
6
I
don't
know.
count.
so then I got 1 positive and 3 negatives.
All right.
You somehow slit your own throat in the process.
You scratch, but because you're so pinned, you're trying to push him off that you misjudge and you scratch his shoe.
Me.
Wow.
Nice.
yes.
Scratch a fingernail.
Alright.
All right. So
Damn shit, son.
yeah, so scratch his shoe.
My crap roll.
All right. So now
Alright, at this
that's,
point.
would've rolled
that's where
better,
we are
that
ending.
would've-
Hold on, that's where we are ending the episode.
Alright.
So half the group died.
I lost a
And-
tit,
and
Well, you died as well. So.
but I still lost a tit.
and got blowtorched
Yeah,
thereafter,
and
and
more
then got
importantly, you lost a
And then got my
nipple.
fucking head cleaved.
yeah. So
Heck of a Jeff.
So-
Meanwhile, my
Hey,
nipple
hey,
is still
hey.
laying on the
So
floor.
good day for Emily.
I'm the only
Bad day
black
for
guy
me.
Just her
living.
average kinky day.
All right.
Me and Alex.
All right, so that's episode 5, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or as other people like to say, shall-like-a-scribe.
Should like this grab.
And
Pull a Griffin.
don't forget to leave your comments and questions down below. We'll see you in episode 6. So, peace.
Adios.
Stay away from the undead.
I'm alive somehow.
And tampons.